In this video, I'll show you how to create a recipe on Practice Better. There's two different ways that you can do this. You can go all the way to the top left and click those three little bars next to Better, and then you'll go Nutrition, and then you'll click on Recipes. And I already have some recipes in there, so if I wanted to edit a recipe, that's where I would do it. If I wanted to delete a recipe, I would come here as well. If I'm creating a new recipe, I would press on the little red plus button at the bottom. Let's say the recipe is Danny's cookies. Let's say that it makes 12 cookies. Then I would search each and every ingredient. If there's a barcode, let's say for flour, I could scan it. For now, we'll go flour, or let's be more specific, all-purpose flour. Let's say it's 1 cup. I used 1 cup. Yes, add. Here's where I can edit, or I can double check to make sure that this makes sense. And then I would continue to search ingredients. Let's say eggs. So for serving, it's 1 large egg. You can look at different options. So jumbo egg, extra large egg, grams. I'm going to go 1 large. That's pretty common in the stores as large eggs. Let's say the recipe is 2. So I would add. Now at the bottom, the calories and macronutrients are for these 2 ingredients. So I'm going to keep adding. Let's say I'm adding butter. There's definitely more than 1 tablespoon of butter in cookies. Let's go with 1 stick. I add it. As you can see, the calories are going up. And just for fun, we'll add 1 more. We definitely need some chocolate chips. Again, we can scroll down to find more specific options, such as Chewy Chips Ahoy, chocolate chip cookies. This is giving us anything that's brands on the bottom. I'm going to go with the dark chocolate baking chips, Lily's. So we'll pretend we use that. I'm going to pretend that I weighed this out, so 50 grams. And let's pretend that this is our recipe, Danny's cookies. It made 12 cookies. These are the ingredients. I would save that. Now let's say I want to track that I ate these cookies. Now I'm going to go back to Better. I'm going to go log food. And then because I'm logging food, that was a recipe, instead of clicking add entry, I'm going to click on my recipes, Danny's cookies. 1 serving is what it's showing me, but I had 2. So now I'm going to click that I had 2 cookies and save. So now it's showing that I had 2 cookies right here as a bedtime snack. There it is. And that's how we create a recipe on Practice Better. Again, if I needed to edit that recipe, I would go to Nutrition, My Recipes, Danny's Cookies, Edit. Let's say that the next time I make the batch, for some reason, I decided I wanted to make mini cookies. So now I have 24 instead, and then I would save it like that. So if you make a big batch of something, that's what I would do is I would plug in all the ingredients, scan barcodes if you have them to make your life easier, and then you would simply divide the recipe into equal containers. For example, if we look at the Mexican chicken divided into 4 containers, this gives us 315 calories, 9 carbs, 6 fats, and a whopping 53 grams of protein. So this is the type of recipe where you would add this on top of rice or cauliflower rice and definitely pair a vegetable next to it. But just to show you that if you make like a crock pot, you would plug in all the ingredients. So this is a 3-ingredient recipe. We just have chicken breast, salsa, and taco seasoning, and we divided that into 4 equal containers to give us this amount below.